wrestling business is a family business. So much so that in many cases, a famous professional wrestler will go on to have a litter of children who will then also try and become professional wrestlers themselves. And in many cases, those second and third generation wrestlers have to live up to massive expectations set up by their daddies in previous generations. And some of them meet these expectations and some of them fail colossally miserably. And today we're going to be trying to guess the wrestler by their famous wrestling dad. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, baby. We're on our way to 100K. Can you believe that? So make sure you subscribe. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The way that this is going to work is that we're going to be shown a wrestler and that we have to guess that wrestler's dad. And we're starting off with Charlotte Flair. Starting off super easy. Honestly, I think I'm going to be able to get most of these, if not all of them. I feel like I have pretty good knowledge of this, but I think it's really interesting to note that in many cases with a second or third generation wrestler, many of the times, especially in modern times, they try and separate that wrestler away from their family lineage and try and make them and repackage them as something completely new and original. That was never the case for Charlotte Flair, who was from the onset always billed as Ric Flair's daughter to this day. She even does the woo. She even has the entrance and the pyrotechnics and the grandioseness of her dad, Ric Flair. Boom. Okay. Easy enough, right? All right, dude. Dude, I can't not boo when I see him. Boo. Boo. Dominic Mysterio, or as he's going by now, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Talk about an absolute turnaround for a career, right? And they really tried to piggyback him off of the career and legacy and the Hall of Fame stature of his father, and it was not working. This was one of those situations where the WWE did absolutely the right thing by trying to completely separate him from his father and try and allow him to develop his own character and his own gimmick. And Dirty Dominic Mysterio is one of the best things going on in the world of not just the WWE, all of professional wrestling. I'm so confident that he is the top heel in the business. A lot of people will say, no, what about MJF? MJF is a better heel, but Dominic is the top heel in the entirety of professional wrestling. This, of course, is Rey Mysterio's son. Boom, there it is. What a deadbeat of a father. All right, next time. No, this is not in here. We have the Hand Baby, of course, famous for a couple of appearances throughout WWE. I think the Hand Baby is actually technically old enough to drink, or at the very least, old enough to join the army. For those of you that don't remember this storyline, congratulations. That's a good thing. Don't go back and try and rewatch the storyline. It was bizarre. It was the... the love child of course, Mae Young, who is pictured right there next to her beautiful baby boy. And of course, at the time, sexual chocolate, Mark Henry. And the abomination that those two gave birth to was the Hand Baby. And it should be Mark Henry. I mean, it gave us both. Okay, Mark Henry and Mae Young. Oh my God, dude. That's... God, why? All right, next up, we have Cody Rhodes. Is another easy one. I mean, his entire storyline seems to be about, I need to do this for my daddy. I need to finish my daddy's story. My daddy never held the title. I need to finish what my daddy... I don't know. Finish. I almost accidentally said finish off my daddy. That's wrong. Cody Rhodes, that is, of course, the son of a plumber, Dusty Rhodes. There he is in his polka dot gloriousness. Oh my God. All right, so this list is trolling. This list is trolling. We have the Galactic Man himself from the Cosmos. It is, of course, Stardust. I don't know who that is, like, as a human. I mean, he isn't human. He's a cosmic being, obviously. This is not Cody Rhodes. I don't know what you're talking about. He still was the son, the cosmic son of the son of a cosmic plumber. That would be Dusty Rhodes. Next up, we have Dustin Rhodes. Okay, all right, so this is how this... okay, is it gonna be Dustin and then Dusty Rhodes and then Goldust and then Dusty Rhodes? Is this what this quiz is doing? Okay, so Dustin Rhodes, currently of AEW, is the son of Dusty Rhodes. Boom. I swear to God, if the next one is Goldust, I swear to God. Okay, Goldust, of course, a different human being. Actually, not even a human being. He is, I don't know, he's something beyond humanity. He is gold and greed personified. That would be also the son of a golden plumber. That would be Dusty Rhodes. Okay, can we get off this meme now? Oh, this is an interesting one. Next up, we have the handsome devil himself, Hook. If you don't watch AEW, he is a AEW roster member. He's very young, very athletic, very gifted, very handsome, as you can see, and he is known as the guy that can beat the shit out of anybody. All right, don't let the rugged good looks fool you. This man is absolutely deadly, and you know what? I know who his dad is. Okay, I do know who his dad is, but I want to preface by saying that he looks absolutely nothing like his dad. Maybe his dad really was this ravishing and handsome when he was young, but I just don't see it. Hook is the son of Taz. If you didn't know that, like, can you see a resemblance? Because I sure as shit don't. In no maybe in the face. You know what? They have a very similar face. Now that look at the facial features, the jaw lines, I don't know, dude. I'm not a facial expert. They just kind of look alike in the face. Next up, we have Ava Reign, member of the Dyad. Is that what that faction is called? Anyways, whatever. The group that is led by I must call him John Wayne Gacy. All right, Joe Gacy of NXT. Ava Reign made her debut not too long ago with a lot of hype, because she is the daughter of a very, very famous individual. You know, you might call him the jabroni beating, pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising, the people's champion, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And tell me that this poor girl does not have giant shoes to fill in her career. This is a situation where Ava Reign has been completely separated from her history as, you know, the daughter of The Rock, which I think is the right move. I really do genuinely think it's the right move, because to bill her as the daughter of The Rock, like, oof, like you're setting her up to have to meet giant expectations right off the get-go, and I just don't think that she's ready for that. I think the WWE is doing a great job by putting her in NXT, being kind of like a background character in a major faction within NXT as she slowly starts to come out of her shell. I do think that she's going to have a pretty decent career. So yeah, Ava Reign, The Rock's daughter, in case you didn't know. Next up, we have Charlie Dempsey, also of NXT, and this one I only recently learned. I was streaming on twitch.tv/SantiZap. I'm there 6 nights a week. Go follow it, link in the description. And I actually, like, while watching NXT, I said to my chat, yo, is this guy William Regal's son? Because I looked into his eyes, he was cutting a promo, and he has the same sadistic, absolute batshit insane, I'm gonna cut your throat eyes of William Regal. And of course, William Regal has a major history and hands all over the pot around NXT. So it wouldn't surprise me if Charlie Dempsey went from NXT UK. I knew him from NXT UK, but I only really started watching him here in NXT on this side of the oceans, you know, North America, as they call it. And I only recently made the connection that I think he looks like William Regal. And my chat confirmed it. He is William Regal son. And my God, tell me that they aren't absolutely identical. They are the same human being, just like 30 years apart. It's actually mind-bending. Look at the eyes. The same eyes, dude. The same eyes. All right, next up, of course, we have I guess like the really prototypical second generation WWE superstar. I mean, when he made his debut in WWE, like it was all the buzz, right? Like the Randy Orton, the son, of course, famous Cowboy Bob Orton, one of the best heels of the golden era of the WWF at the time. But Randy Orton, my goodness, has absolutely surpassed and outdone everything that his father accomplished as part of the WWF and in all the different territories that he worked in. Randy Orton is arguably a top 5 WWE legend of all time, which is not an easy feat to do, considering there are countless dozens and dozens and dozens of people that we consider to be legends in this business. And here is Randy Orton, the son of another legend, and out legends that legend. Like, that is like, look at me, I am your father now. Randy Orton, the son of Cowboy Bob Orton. What an awesome combination. Also, who remembers their combination and kind of like Bob Orton mentoring and managing Randy Orton during the whole legend killer phase and the feud with Undertaker? Like, those two were magic together. Next up, we have Bray Wyatt. This is a cool one. Because honestly, if it wasn't for me being an absolute wrestling nerd, I would have never like connected the dots. Like we could also toss in here his brother Bo Dallas. Some people also think that he's Uncle Howdy, but we don't know. We don't know that because they just kind of dropped that storyline. But yeah, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, whatever it is that you want to call him, is he a third or second generation? I don't know. Either way, he is the son of Mr. Rotunda, who I personally know more as Mr. Irwin R. Shyster, IRS. There he is. Look at dude. what a weird world that WWF was, where they were literally just giving people gimmicks of like work professions. Like, you are the IRS tax guy. You are the garbage dude. Okay. All right. This was WWF. Like it just its weirdest time period. But yeah, IRS, the son of the Fiend. All right. It was weird. I know. Like it's just nowhere near close to like being in his father's footsteps in terms of gimmicks, which I think is really cool. Next up, we have Curtis Axel, whom I lovingly like to remember as Michael McGillicuddy, and whom I often purposely mispronounce the name of and call him Michael McSillyputty. I don't know. There was a guy in college that called him Michael McSillyputty. Was AJ, for some reason you're watching this video, you had a major impact on what I call Michael McGillicuddy. I've been calling him Michael McSillyputty ever since you called him that at a kegger with the Jewish frat. Okay, it's crazy. I'm not Jewish. I just like I really like just going to the Jewish frat parties. Those guys knew how to party, even though they couldn't eat bacon, but they knew how to party. All right, I digress. Yeah, Curtis Axel. He is the son of Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, and his grandfather was also a well-known professional wrestler. I comments, let me know his name. I just don't remember his name off the top of my head. But my understanding is that his name Curtis Axel is Curtis is a nod to his dad Kurt Hennig, and Axel would be a nod to his grandfather. I'm assuming it's something Axe. I don't know. Either way, Michael McSillyputty, he is the son of Kurt Hennig. Next up, okay, what? Hornswoggle. All right. I might not get this. I didn't know that he had a famous professional wrestling father. No, it's like Finley is not his dad. They just got paired together because he could be a leprechaun and Finley was Irish. I don't know. Like, is that what they're going for? Are they going for like a storyline father? I think maybe at some point Finley did refer to him as his son. Now I'm tripping. Like maybe there is a famous professional wrestler. Maybe, I don't know. Okay. You know what? I'll keep it simple. I will just guess Finley because maybe that's just what this quiz is going for. Okay, sure. I will lock in Finley. Oh, shut the fuck. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Wow. All right. Yeah, we're cutting deep with this one. Yes, for those that don't know, Vince McMahon, there was a storyline where Hornswoggle ended up being his illegitimate son. Dude, okay. All right. Don't question the world of professional wrestling. This is just how things are done in this world. All right. Vince McMahon is the illegitimate father of Mr. Hornswoggle himself. So Hornswoggle, once Vince McMahon kicks the bucket, he's going to have a cut of those, of that WWE money. All right, he's got a nice inheritance coming his way. Next up, we have the Usos, and look, I always knew that their dad was somebody from the Anoa'i family, but like before they became like super big, honestly, like when I was getting back into wrestling in like 2011, and the Usos were already like this established like Samoan tag team with like the face paint and stuff. I didn't really know much about them because I went through like this 3-year hiatus where I didn't watch wrestling from like 2007 to 2010, and that's when they debuted and started becoming a thing. Either way, like I eventually learned that their dad is Rikishi, so and now it's like front and center, right, with the bloodline storyline. Dad Rikishi, Dad Kishi. Yeah, so the Usos, their dad is Rikishi. There he is, dude. That smile, that goddamn smile. Ooh, we have Grandmaster Sexy, and the only reason I know who his dad is because of just some trivia that I've been a part of, like some trivia games. But yeah, Grandmaster Sexy, in case you didn't know, he's the son of a very famous professional wrestling legend, professional wrestling announcer. All right, he is the son, and in some cases, many call the embarrassment. I don't know why. I think that's kind of rude. Of Jerry the King Lawler. And if you look at their face, like you see it, right? Like they literally have like the exact same face shape, like kind of like that roundness around their jaw. Yeah, I absolutely see it. Obviously, he's wearing sunglasses here. But yeah, this is the opposite of Randy Orton, where he did not amount to much beyond this gimmick here, Grandmaster Sexy. Next up, we have Natalya, and I'm sure that she's only mentioned it about a gazillion times on television, but her dad is Jim the Anvil Neidhart, who recently passed away. Rest in peace, the Anvil. But yeah, I love that Natalya, like kind of like throughout her years, has started to pay more homage to Jim the Anvil as time goes on. One of the ways that she's currently doing it is with this hat that she wears. That is the exact same style of hat that Jim would wear on his way down to the ring during the entrances for the Hart Foundation. But yeah, Natalya Neidhart, that is her proper name, and her father is Jim the Anvil Neidhart. There he is, dude. What an intimidating dude. Imagine being Natalya's boyfriend when she was, I don't know, like a high school boyfriend or something. All right, high school sweethearts are like early, 19, 20-year-old boyfriend. You guys are dating Natalya, and then this is the dad. All right, the meme of like her brother, her dad, the ex she doesn't want you to worry about. Like she kind of like fits that mold, because this is a terrifying father to have to try and meet and impress. Next up, we have Roman Reigns. Oh, you're really putting my Anoa'i family knowledge to the test here, because there's like 50 people that his dad could be. So we're gonna be in a little bit of educated guess territory, if I'm being honest with you. All right, so the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, I believe his dad is one half of the like super old school wild Samoans. Oh, there's two of them. It's kind of like toss a coin. I will say Sika. I think Sika is Roman's dad, but I'm gonna say, like, it's a really educated guess. It's a really, really strong educated guess, but I don't actually properly know. Roman Reigns' dad is Sika. Hey, all right, it is Sika. Sika Anoa'i. Is that how you pronounce it? Anoa'i. Yeah, okay. Another member of the bloodline here, we have Solo Sikoa, and you know what? Before joining the bloodline, a lot of people just by default thought that Solo was Umaga's son. I don't think Umaga ever had a son, and if he did, it's a son that either isn't old enough yet or isn't in professional wrestling. But yeah, a lot of people thought that he was Umaga's son, but he is direct descendant, like he is the son of Rikishi. He is the brother of both Jimmy and Jey Uso in real life. They've been kind of bringing that to light more in the bloodline storyline, but Solo Sikoa is the son of Rikishi. There he is again. Dude, I'll never get tired of seeing Rikishi's beautiful smile. Next up, we have The Rock. And dude, I used to mix this up all the time. Like when I was really, really young, I used to think that The Rock's dad was High Chief Peter Maivia because of the whole like Rocky Maivia thing. Either way, I was wrong. All right. I was a stupid child. All right. You stupid kid. You stupid Santi from like 2001. You knew nothing. You're an idiot. You're an embarrassment. Look at you now. Now you're making wrestling videos like a boss. The Rock's dad is Rocky Johnson, okay? And Rocky Maivia was a mixture of the two, Rocky Johnson, and Maivia, High Chief Peter Maivia, who was his grandfather, but his dad is Rocky Johnson. There he is, dude. And I've always thought like Rocky Johnson, like aesthetic body goals, like that is like the perfect human physique, like not too like over the top, like somebody like a Brock Lesnar, all right? Or like someone like a Brian Cage from AEW. Like this is like peak male performance right there. That's a god right there. Oh, this is fun. The Gunns. Yeah, the Gunns from AEW are identical to their dad. Like, oh my God, do they look the same? Their dad is, of course, former King of the Ring, all right? Intercontinental champion, almost married Chuck Palumbo. His dad is daddy ass himself, Billy Gunn. There he is. And like, okay, I think this is a good shot, all right? So you see Billy Gunn's face here. Look, and you know, the son on the right hand side, like they just have like the same facial structures. It's not, dude, it's so freaky how much he looks like his dad, Billy Gunn. And I believe this is the last one. We have Ted DiBiase Jr., who is obviously the son of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. But I just have to laugh about this because it's, you know, recently Ted DiBiase was, I think he was indicted allegedly. I don't know where it is. I think he was formerly charged for all kinds of like crazy money laundering and stealing from the poor in Missouri. Like, it's crazy. Like, literally millions and millions of dollars that he allegedly embezzled from certain low income helping charities. So yeah, he definitely took the gimmick of his dad, the $1 Million Man, to another level outside of the WWE by literally becoming the $1 Million Man himself and really embodying the gimmick of everybody has a price. I can't do the $1 Million Man's laugh. I get out of here.